Hey everybody, I'm going to do JD Vance, March 2025. Let's look at what's going to happen with JD Vance in March. JD Vance, show me what we need to know about what's going to happen with JD Vance in March of 2025. JD Vance, our vice president. What's going to happen with JD Vance in March? I'm going to do a Celtic cross. Okay, here we go. So JD Vance, in the center, the focus of the reading, sometimes just the question reiterated. Let's see. Ooh, we have the moon card. So the moon card is about needing to look at the dark side of things. In this case, we're talking about a person. So needing to look at the dark side of a person to understand what's going on with that person. Let's see. Crossed by the Princess of Swords in reverse. The Princess of Swords in reverse can be a liar, can be a spy, can just be someone who says bad things, has bad news. So his challenge is bad news, a spy, someone who's telling lies, or it could just be indicative of this is what he's doing. But let's see, at the bottom of this, in the subconscious, in the deep, distant past, maybe something hidden from us, we have, the King of Swords in reverse. So we have two people cards right here from the sword suit. So the swords, especially the King of Swords, is about logic, the law. Sometimes he's a judge, a lawyer. He's logical, highly intelligent. In reverse, he's using those skills to do something illegal. So he might actually be, or there is somebody in his past, but I believe it's him. This is his past. He has been planning, I will say he's had illegal activities in his subconscious for a long time. In the near past, we have 5 of Pentacles in reverse. So this is someone who's coming out of a financial difficulty. He's had a financial difficulty recently, and he has recovered from it. Somehow, miraculously, he has recovered from some kind of financial difficulty. On his mind, the Sun in reverse. So he's trying to do what we have been seeing him doing. He is trying to keep the sun from coming out, is what I'll say. He's trying to keep clarity from coming out. He's trying to keep the truth from coming out. This is also suggesting that he is not going to be successful in what he's trying to do. Let's see, near future. We have the 9 of Wands in reverse. So this is kind of repeating what I just said about that Sun card in reverse. Not being able to defend yourself. Needing to defend yourself and not having a good defense. Which is interesting because what I just thought of was the news that came out about how the whole how the Trump administration is looking for lawyers to defend all these cases that are coming against them. This is telling me that they're not going to have the lawyers they need to defend themselves. Let's see. In the U position for J.D. Vance, Queen of Pentacles. That's interesting because that's usually my America card. This is also like the Queen, like the second in command of the United States, I could say. So I could see how that could be representing him. This is also showing him as the one who is the caretaker, I would say, like the caretaker of Trump in particular. Like he's taking care of Trump. He's keeping an eye on Trump. He's watching over Trump. Let's see, in his environment or how others see him, the Magician. So yeah, he has a lot of tools at his disposal. He has a lot of manipulation skills. He's the manipulator. He's the one. I feel like he really has more to do with the things that are going on than people realize. That's what these cards are saying. This is a major arcana, so he's a manipulator. He's the magician card. Hopes and fears. So Princess of Pentacles, some kind of good news he's hoping for, or some kind of offer he's looking for. He may be looking for an offer because this could have to do with money. And then outcome for J.D. Vance in March. King of Wands in reverse. That is somebody losing power. That could be somebody, this is going to be interesting, because the King of Wands in reverse, that's somebody who has lost their leadership. I see so many things this could be. It could be he loses his leader. It could be he loses his leadership position. It could be that he leaves. It could be that he resigns. It could be anything that takes power away from him. I see him losing power, especially with these two wands in reverse here next to you, because this is all about your drive and your power and your ego and your desires. So this is being taken away in March. J.D. Vance, March 2025. I see him with legal issues. Like this is like somebody who's breaking the law. This is a lawbreaker. This is somebody who's being unclear, especially with this moon card too here. That's murkiness, hiding things. But it's something, and this is real. This is high energy too. This with the fire here in reverse. Something happens in March where he loses power, or his leader loses power. One of the two. I think it's him though. Something happens to him in March. Thanks everybody.